Virgo, welcome to your next 72. I don't have a direct channel message for you at this moment. So let's see what messages come out for you. Why I make sure that this deck is in upright. Let me just go ahead and give the announcement. Welcome to SGL. If you are new to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have subscribed, welcome back. May you find the clarity and confirmation that you seek or need. See, everything that you need is in the description box. If you're feeling generous, I thank you for your generosity. CashApp and PayPal information is in the description box. Thank you. Let's see. I am not doing any personals at this time. Let's see. There's something about learning the truth about being a leader or a boss or standing on your own. What comes with it? All right, so Virgo, let me tell you how this works, okay? I will let you know behind the scenes are no longer in the next 72s. Those are separate. All right, so we'll start off by seeing what you need to focus on in the next 72. And then we will look at the messages that come out of what you need to focus on in the next 72. Okay, Virgo, and then we will move forward and we will pull additional channel messages, all right? From your rebel energy, we'll look at rebel energy, then of what you need to acknowledge and speak up about, and then we'll look at tools you need to utilize, whether it's challenges or obstacles within that. Then we'll look at foolish energy, and then we'll pull a goddess oracle. We will look at your shadow energy for the next 72, masculine and feminine energy, and then romantic characters. And then we will shed light on your reading and concluding your next 72 with the affirmation. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what you need to focus on in the next 72, Virgo. What does Virgo need to focus on in the next 72? What does Virgo need to focus on in the next 72? I'm hearing don't give up on me. I was just watching Red Table on my Facebook. It came in my timeline, and there was this saying within the episodes that I was watching about how, you have to accept people for who they are, we can't say that people are not going to change, but if they are not making the effort to change, then accept them for who they are. And it could be, and what's the most hard thing is when it's family, and you have to walk away from them. Um, for some of you, it's like you're not walking away from family, and it's very burdensome. For some of you, it's like you're learning how to deal with um, family that don't want to change. For the most part, it could literally be because they want you to conform into how they want you to be, which is a form of manipulation. Okay, I'm going to let you know, Virgo, that you are strong. Place yourself where it fits. If you are not a Virgo, you may be in Virgo's energy at this time, or you may be dealing with a Virgo. Let me put some lotion on my hands. Moisture on my hands. Just one moment. Make sure you go ahead and check out the podcast, Virgo. There's a lot of collective and general readings there for you. And you may find some of your individual zodiac readings as well. And here on YouTube, make sure you utilize your folder. Simply go to your playlist and click Virgo. Virgo, you have your own zodiac folder. All right, just as well as everyone else does. Okay. All right, let me just moisture my hands dealing with these cards. It's paper, and it can be, and Virgo, I wash my hands on ongoing. My hands are always in water, literally. All right. Okay, let's go ahead. What does Virgo need to focus on in the next 72? This deck here that I am using is the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, and I'm using a beginner tarot deck. It's recommended for those of you who are looking to start your own YouTube channel. The Raiders, I could never say it correctly, but it's the beginning deck for tarot. Okay. All right. What does Virgo need to focus on in the next 72? Just as a side note, forgiveness and call to action, fire energy. Okay. I'm only going to take one. So in the next 72, as a side note, is forgiving. Either you need to forgive or someone's trying to forgive you, Virgo. And call to action is kind of like how I was saying that a change in action. It's kind of like put in the work. All right. We have self-care, Virgo. Okay. It says, Virgo, it says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of your life. And by you forgiving, it releases you from any burdens or feeling like you're bound to a person, place, or thing. Also, with this sacred self, it's kind of like I'm seeing that there's some type of truth that you're holding on to that you're supposed to pass down, okay, to a loved one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and read this. That's what I love about this next 72, the way that I was being spiritually guided to do was to start your next 72s off on what it is you need to focus on in the next 72. For some of you Virgos, this is your read, okay? And the additional channels may not resonate with you. So keep that in mind, all right? You don't have to stay. You can always come back to this reading when this live reading is over. So let's go ahead and read. This is the Shekinah, the Keeper of the Light Shekinah. Let me find it. 106 could be significant, breaking it down to 7. And 7 is a victory, okay? Having more than enough. Also, it deals with balance, For others of you, you will be successful of forgiving yourself or forgiving others or both. You will be have a success in going towards someone or putting in the work. Okay. So this sacred self, okay, it says, Virgo, in the next 72, don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defines gravity every day, just being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. Beautiful. Let me say something, Virgo. Like yesterday, I didn't celebrate. I didn't practice things. Let me correct this. I didn't do the traditional way of Thanksgiving yesterday. I was honestly just thankful of being alive, thankful that I had a home. Um, and I chose to isolate myself. I wanted to really acknowledge my Thanksgiving. And the reason why I didn't practice the Thanksgiving is because of what Thanksgiving is built up off of. Even though we try to cover up or sweep things under the rug, and it's like I just wanted to be in the space of just being thankful without any interruptions. And so, um, and it also had to do with me making the choice of not wanting to be in an environment that I would have felt uncomfortable. Okay. It's like an environment that feels controlled, like a manipulating environment. And it's like, even though I could command myself to be in high spirits, I feel like I was going to put myself in an environment that would have felt like a battle. So you may feel like this, Virgo. That's a reason why we, have conversations with people. And sometimes the information that we receive is just at the right time. All right. What does Virgo need to know about this sacred self for the next 72? What does Virgo need to know about this sacred self for the next 72? Um, Three of Cups. Okay, this is, you will be successful at this communication. All right. Um, it will, we're going to continue more messages because I don't know if you're already looking at the end result of a conversation and allowing it to be successful. What I like about the Three of Cups is that you're in good spirits of making something right. Okay, making something clear. Again, remember we had forgiving. You pulled as a side note forgiving, and so it's going to definitely make both ends of either parties. Okay. Uh, it feels like words that were never exchanged. Okay. Words of exchange. That's what I'm going to put in your title because that's what I'm hearing right now. Virgo, it may change. I don't know. All right. What else does Virgo need to know in the next 72? You need to have strength. You knowing your value is not the issue. Okay, whatever this conversation is not going to devalue you or who you are or the hard work that you've already established pertaining to your harvest. Here, it feels like someone wants to come in to talk to you. Someone wants to keep your harvest going. They want it to be long term. So it feels like someone's whoever you're bumping heads with, you guys are going to come to an agreement. All right, for the most part, for the conversation to be successful, Virgo, it's like you guys have to take time to hear each other out. I don't know if this is a group, like a family meeting. I'm not really for sure. But if it is, it's kind of like allow each person to have the moment to speak. And you may need strength because some of you may not want to hear what you want to hear. All right. It seems like whoever's the oldest is the one um, who needs to speak first or last. Something in that nation. Yeah, whatever is being said, emotions may run high, but keep yourself under control. Because it definitely feels like it could be a Capricorn interfering, or there's just a lot of dysfunctional in the situation. Okay, so it feels like there's a lot of hindrance um, going on, and that needs to be resolved. Removing expectations. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think I want to change your title to removing expectations. No, we're going to keep it at words of exchange. I'm going to just add that in there, and removing expectations. Beautiful. You know, some of us are stuck in our ways, or some of us, it has to do with the way that our upbringing. And it's kind of like now someone's finally seeing it. All right. All right. Virgo, let's go ahead and look at additional channeled messages. Like I was telling you in the beginning of this read, that what you need to focus on is sacred self, you. And I feel like there's something that you want to pass down to someone. You trust them enough to give some information. So for those of you, if that's what you've come for that beginning of your next 72, I hope you got the clarity and understanding that you needed, or that you needed. Yeah. I'm now going to pull additional channeled messages. I'm going to start off with rebel energy. What you need to acknowledge, or what it is you need to speak about in the next 72 pertaining to this exchange of words of exchange, and removing expectations. I feel like you're getting ready to teach someone how to be strong. All right, and that King of Cups energy here. It's like you're going to teach someone how, and it's going to be successful. Okay, good spirits here. I love this. Maybe you're going to tell someone they will be more successful than having to get backlash from Capricorn or Devil energy. It's like someone's going to tell someone, you know, life will be better for you if you would just hold your tongue. That's what it feels like. Understand that you are loved, Virgo. Okay. Let's look at challenges and obstacles. Hold on, my phone just did a notification. You may be expecting a text message as well, or expecting some news. Okay. You may not feel like you want to hear it, but holding your tongue will resolve this situation. Let's look at challenges and obstacles, Virgo. What challenges or obstacles, if any? If there is no challenges or obstacles, it will be what tools you can utilize in the next 72, Virgo. All right. Too many came out. Soulmates. Understand this? Yeah. This is a conversation. Imagine it's like someone really wants something to work here. Okay. Someone sees the future. It feels like someone was prophesied something, or someone had a vision of how something was going to pan out. Soulmates does not necessarily mean it is a love interest. Well, it's the same thing. We love family, friends, whatever, colleagues. There also could be soulmates. I'm sounding silly right now, but I really feel like the challenge is forgiving. Okay. a soulmate, whether it's a family, a, a colleague, um, a childhood friend. You fill in the blank of who this soulmate may be. Um, or this is your awareness that comes in the next 72, Virgo, is to kind of treat everyone like a soulmate, all right, in the next 72 with love and kindness and forgiveness. And through that, it is going to motivate your own sacred self here. Um, of realizing that you are loved. And pertaining to obstacle, it may be hard for you to open up, right? We forgive, but we'll never forget. So that could be an obstacle for some of you, Virgos. Others of you, what tools you can utilize in the next 72, again, is approaching everything as a soulmate. Let's look at possible foolishness in the next 72. This feels like the Lover's cards, coming into an agreement with a partnership with someone in the next 72. And I feel like either it's you letting someone know, not just by saying you love them, but now putting in the action. Or this is someone in regards to you. You will start to see the difference in someone in the next 72. They are trying their hardest to get your forgiveness, or they're putting in the effort to make it very clear that whatever they're doing is out of love. Okay. Any possible foolishness for any foolishness in the next 72 regarding Virgo? Any foolishness regarding Virgo in the next 72? We have the Nine of Pentacles. You guys know how I feel about this Knight of Pentacles. I don't like the Knight of Pentacles because this deck, no deck have I seen yet shows me the correct way of a Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is a thief, a narcissist, very controlling. This King of Pentacles is fake. There is no castle. There is no servant. Their abundance, their vines is coming from somewhere else, which means they're a thief. This Pentacle is a supply. You get where I'm going? But if we were to look at this in the best version that we could, a Virgo in the next 72, it feels like someone may not feel like they're ready for a certain role that they have to play. Okay, it feels like a responsibility, a new responsibility is coming in your direction, and it's out of love. Okay, it feels like it's not a test, but it just feels like if you want the position, you got it. Okay. Whether that's work related, whether that's a family responsibility, whether that is a friendship. So it could be as small as someone saying, can you just check on me every day? Just call me. If you don't call, can you just text to say, hey, I'm thinking about you? Okay. Okay. Let's pull your goddess oracle, Virgo. And this could be whoever this is, they may feel foolish because, like I said, Virgo, it's about someone's upbringing. They can't break away from how they were brought up. So it's and they're having they're fighting their own demons. And I feel like maybe that's something that's going to be translated to you in the next 72. It feels like someone's upbringing was very, very, it says start delegating in fairness. It's like someone wants you to understand that their upbringing was very traumatizing, and they can't reveal to you what has happened. For some of you, they are, all right? And it's going to allow you to understand why this person is the way they are. Start delegating is confirming this action, putting in the action to have this communication, this conversation of exchange of words. But for the most part, I feel like the overall focus with the conversation is love, that you are loved, and the love is coming from both ends. For some of you, it feels like a family or intervention. Others of you is just literally clearing up the air, because this is way long overdue. All right, we have fairness, Mahat energy, Libra. This start delegating is fire energy, Virgo. We have ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. So someone does want to show you that they love you, and they're going to make that very clear in the next 72. It's just the obstacle here. Are you going to be open to that? We have fairness. It says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay. So worrying about the outcome can be difficult. Air energy. It's like someone's doubting the outcome, while the other person receiving the information is looking at a good outcome. So it's kind of like both parties need to be on one accord. And it can sound easy because, especially if you're dealing with someone, I find myself doing it sometimes. I can overtalk people, right? Or I'm not done talking, and then someone says something, and then I'll stop and let them talk. And then it's kind of like this battle. It's not a frustration battle, but it's kind of like, no, you go. No, you say something. No, I'll say something. Okay, no, you go. It feels like that. So it's kind of more so of having the strength to really keep an open mind to what's about to be said to you in the next 72. For some of you, it's happening today. All right. I'm also getting that Virgo. This could be past energies for some of you Virgos, and now it's resurfacing a conversation that you had. All right, we have the Ace of Chalices. Yeah, this is definitely someone that you've detached from, and you now see their growth in their shadow energy. This Ace of Chalices is definitely it's like it feels, it does these two, it feels like I forgive you. I forgive you. I understand now. Can I offer you a cup of love? But will you accept that? Okay. All right. So I feel like wounds are being healed in the next 72, Virgo. All with the patience of the words that are being exchanged, of being able to hear both ends and holding your tongue. And it's like, by doing that, you're not entertaining this devil energy or this Capricorn. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and look at feminine energy for the next 72. Thank you for the like. Let's go ahead and look at feminine energy for the next 72. Virgo, what do you want Virgo to see? Feminine energy pertaining to this sacred self. I love this. 9 of Voices. This to me is confirming peace. High Priestess. Okay. It's like, I feel like someone wanted to have this conversation in the past, but they could not, because they were trying to get out of a situation, or they were trying to clear up the air with other people. And now they're able to come in. And it's like everyone now has a sound mind. That's what I'm being told to say. Everyone now has a sound mind. All right. Let's go ahead and look at masculine energy, Virgo, for the next 72. Don't forget, Virgo, you do have your individual folder. You just go to playlist and you will find Virgo, and that is your folder. Okay. So whenever, if you don't subscribe, you can always go to your Virgo folder, and the most recent upload will be there for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at masculine energy, Virgo. Yeah. This is confirming masculine energy, where I said there was other things that needed to be resolved. Now this focus can be resolving the current situation. It's just willing to forgive. We have the 2 of Wands here. This is letting me know that this is family. Okay. family who all have, it feels like, a lot of chiefs and no Indians, but it's more so it's just everyone has control issues here. That's what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and pull a romantic oracle. I will be referencing to you, Virgo, self, okay? You can fill in the blank of who you are thinking about, okay? And if you're not thinking of anyone, it will come if it's required. If it's, when I say it's required, it's like when the card is pulled, it will, whatever first comes to mind. What message do you have? Too many. What message do you have for Virgo for the next 72? We have release your ex. Okay. And pertaining to self, release every person that an apology has never been given, and it's I'm hearing that has never been given and it's way overdue. Release what it is that you need to forgive. Okay, and approach them like a soulmate, and that could be a challenge for you. For others of you, it's an obstacle. It's kind of like you're not there yet. You're not in that headspace and you're not ready to put in the action. All right. So it says the time has come to clear your energy, Virgo. Okay. All right. And I love that. It's confirming this sacred self. Okay. Let's go ahead and shed light on your reading, Virgo, for the next 72. Shed light on Virgo for the next 72. Do share your story, Virgo, so that you can be a light for someone else. Thank you. All right. Shed light on Virgo for the next 72. We have awakening. I love this. All right. Energetic upgrades. You're going to feel so amazing after you forgive yourself and forgive others. And this conversation, or how you're just approaching any and everyone as if a soulmate and just giving love. For the most part, majority of you are learning how to hold your tongue, right? What else? Let's go ahead and pull your affirmations. Yeah, someone honors their divinity. It says, I will continue to foster a healthy relationship. All right, Virgo, that is your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.